The San Lorenzo Valley in the Santa Cruz Mountains is a beautiful place to live. The Valley Women's Club Environmental Committee has been involved in issues relating to PG&E for over a decade. But as issues related to wildfires and power outages have escalated in recent times, we urgently wanted to share some important information. The Valley Women's Club is committed to preserving our safety from wildfires as well as reducing power outages, both accidental and planned. This effort goes hand in hand with protecting our watershed and its vital waterways, trees, and wildlife that create the beautiful and fragile environment we call home in the San Lorenzo Valley. With that in mind, we need everyone in the San Lorenzo Valley to be aware of the potential failure of PG&E's current wildfire mitigation plan that is supposed to reduce wildfire ignitions. If implemented as planned, this current plan will not only fail in protecting us from wildfires, it practically assures that PG&E's disruptive public safety power shutoffs will increase and be needed even more frequently. Let's start with the lifeblood of San Lorenzo Valley, our beautiful rivers and streams. Streamside trees that form riparian corridors are especially essential to supporting the entire ecosystem of the San Lorenzo Valley. Of necessity, some PG&E power lines run along these sensitive corridors. In addition to these power poles, many riparian areas also have critical rural access roads nearby. Healthy riparian corridors have sufficient trees with root structures that provide a wonderful benefit by actually stabilizing power poles and preventing road failures. Intact riparian corridors also benefit fish, especially steelhead and other native fish, as well as many species of birds, salamanders, and other wildlife. The root masses of streamside trees create an armor for the stream banks that prevents erosive slipouts that destroy adjacent roadbeds and take down power poles and power lines. Ironically, PG&E's plan cuts down huge areas of these trees that are providing this much-needed soil stability. The mountainous terrain of our beautiful San Lorenzo Valley makes us especially vulnerable to any indiscriminate or poorly executed cutting of trees. We understand and agree that PG&E may need to do some tree cutting, but it needs to be carefully managed and properly executed. Even more importantly, PG&E needs to focus their efforts on the real solution, upgrading their equipment and lines to modern equipment that will prevent sparks, thus preventing fires and decreasing the need to cut trees. We need your help to get PG&E to immediately revise its tree cutting plan to do only what is absolutely necessary and to adopt aggressive measures to upgrade its antiquated equipment. This is the only way to properly protect our valley, our homes, and our lives. Please go to valleywomensclub.org to sign our petition and get more information to help us get PG&E to hear our concerns.